Wait, what, so this reset? When does this reset? Like, it's not the new patch yet. I thought it was a monthly thing. I thought it was like every single month, but it's not. It's the fifth. Is it every 2 weeks, maybe, or every yeah, refresh? Like the oh wait, the refresh has like a one.
遅くにいらしても温かいコーヒーを。またどうぞ。迷った時は
私をよ
何なりと
番号1を私は姉で今日の占いは異境を示すべし。 あんたがサンプルになってくれるの？勝ったらあんたのおごりだぞ。
戦場と台所、どっちにお呼びだ？
欲しいのは情報かい？私を
総格は
一切の脅威から守ってやろう。
まずは水なり飲ませてくれぬか。
護衛対象確認。スタンバイ。お前さんの
出動。
私は一つ。
私はオーボロスの目。みんな
番号
一元なんだっけ。
あなた様のために
この授業
何なりとご
似たる。
私
まさにどの値をご指名かしら。月城配置につきました。
刀はもう鞘だ。降伏だ。この気を逃さん。やっやっ耐えてみせる。
追撃します。
受けてた。はっじゃ刀はもう鞘。こたびの私が攻撃特攻。見切った。はっよしチリ。
追撃します。無意味なあがきです。
やっはっはっはっはっはっはっ終わりだ。
私を呼ん
あなた様の
番号1、背中は任せていただけます。みんな何一元なん目パサバン月しパサに徹します。月城配置につきました。パサに徹します。
わたわた。わーた。 無意味なあがきです。
見切った。はっえっとさややはっや終わりだ。はっやえっつい受けてたや刀はもう鞘だ。勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐ。やはっはっや耐えてみせる。
追撃します。
ロッカーにあだなした報いを。はっ降伏。
Oh, nice. I ended with full health. I got the trophy for it. Took no damage because I didn't need any healing. Nice, nice, nice. Now I don't have to worry about that.
切ったやっおはっはっ追撃しますコースだはっはっやっ耐えてみせるへっへっこの気を逃せやっはっ刀はもう鞘だ攻撃速攻無意味なあがきです受けて立つへっつい破竹のごとし勝利を上となし闘乱はこれに次ぐはっやっ耐えてみせる勝ったら
あなた
見たら
いい補佐に徹します月城配置につきました補佐に徹します言い切ったえっちれやせいはっやっはっはっえいたったせいえっ
神罰が
私のステージよ 無意味なあがきです。
受けて立つ。やっはっだはっちりだ攻撃復興。幸福をこの気を逃さず。ついキャッはっ刀はのう鞘だ。
追撃します。
へっやっさはっはっだへっへっだせいは
無意味なあがきです。この歌で心を動かすわ。今の曲どう？タラタラタタタラタ。そろそろ怒りますよ。見切った。やっ終わりだ。勝利を上となし討乱はこれに次ぐ。受けて立つ。この気を逃さず。やっやっ刀はもう鞘です。やっはっこの刀に誓おう。せいだだはっ追撃します。
ええ
私のステージで共に奇跡を奏でましょう。
初老でしたね。覚悟。へっだやっ終わりだ。 っかにあだなした報いよ。はっへっへっはっはっはっ。刀はもう鞘だ。見切った。やっ悪直ジャンスタッスイ攻撃続行。マイクは任せて。
I hate these ones. They're like so fucking useless. It's like, oh hey, cool, you wanted a buff? Well, here's nothing. Here's some of these points, which you have 500 million. Oh god fucking damn it! Here's some more of these points that you have like 100 zillion of these. Like you don't fucking need any of these. Oh, you wanted a buff? Well, here's jack shit. Here's something that just does not fucking help you at all. And I mean, okay, sure, like maybe I should just stop. Oh, that's it. Like maybe I should just stop. You know, like stop choosing the easy outs, because the blue ones are just essentially not supposed to be non-combat. And maybe that's it. Maybe like that's the whole point, is that they're supposed to be shit.
心身一如。この気を逃さず。はっ刀はもう鞘だ。はっはっ勝利を上となし。
Oh god damn, he's invulnerable right now. Damn it.
見切った。私の音楽は命の鼓動。公務執行です。ストローでしたね。この気を逃さず。さや耐えてみせる。はっスイだせいはっマイクは任せて。攻撃続行。
Oh, I thought it had 2 phases. That's why I was kind of going easy on it. I thought I had like another phase where like bulks up or something. Oh, actually no, that was the biker. It starts on the bike and then it gets off the bike. Was that it? I think that just started off the bike right from the get-go. Shit. If I had known it was going to do that, I would have been a little more careful. Because I thought the battle was going to last longer.
待たせたのヨネ。はあ時間の無駄です。見切った。はっはっ
That is kind of annoying. She actually goes slower when she does it like that. Because she's like, oh, I'm going to keep blasting through. It's like, no, just fucking land on the ground and do your AoE. That's what actually would kill them. It would have killed them like half a second or half a full second earlier.
そろそろ起こりますよ。はっはっはっ刀はもう鞘だ。この刀に誓おう。せい
Oh, there's gonna be more combat gear. Fuck, I should have bought some other shit.
無意味なアタックです耐えてみせるロッカーに肌なした報いよこの気を逃さず刀はもう鞘だ悪直残
Yeah, if I had gotten dexterity or stun gear, god damn it, I would have been able to bump that up a little bit more. Shit. So I have, I think I have some stun. I guess I have stun. Sweet. Oh, I have adversity. Yeah, I got adversity. So I got some. I kind of wish it would tell you. Oh, by the way, you have some of this type. So I could have, if I had bought some of that stun gear, I could have already gotten that a bit further along. Shit. Or even hell, even that or dexterity. Like either one would have been fine. Of course, fucking course. I mean, technically that one actually I could use. So I do have adversity gear. Oh my fucking god, Jesus fucking Christ, it's so fucking annoying. Where it's like, hey, we're gonna give you jack shit. Like, hey, I know you have these things, but we're gonna give you every buff but those. Like, I understand you want mobile and stun. Well, we're gonna give you general and adversity. You want to refresh? Okay, here's some more general and adversity. Awesome, thank you. I mean, it's not like I fucking refreshed because I didn't want this shit. Thank you for giving me more of exactly the same. 勝利を上となし闘乱はこれに次ぐやっ耐えてみせる容赦はしない心身一如無意味なアタックです刀はもう鞘この刀に誓おう耐えてみせるそろそろ怒りますよ刀はもう鞘だえい悪直残せいこの場で処罰します即斬即決Awesome, thank you for moving so far out of my range that I couldn't fucking hit you. ロッカーに肌なした報いよ刀はもう鞘だ無意味なあがきですやっ But either way, I think I did move that buff further along. It's a shame I wasn't able to get at least one more mobile piece, and then that would have gotten the mobile one done. Because I think the number that it shows is the number you've maxed. So it has to be maxed, which is big. Oh, god damn it. Okay, shit, I forget which one does she need more of that? Honestly, who's needing it? I think I needed only. Do I need more anomaly? I think they're fine. No, that's not it. There's some other people that needed something. I forget what. Is that more woodpecker? Oh, is it this one? Is it Swing Jazz? Maybe it's Swing Jazz. Yeah, whatever. Let's just use it. Go. Yeah, like I think it was the recovery strategy one. And so it was 3, now it's 4. Because I only was able to max out 1 because I was only able to get the other buffs. Now I guess I do kind of get it. It's definitely much harder to get the buffs later. Okay, so she just needs the last one and this one. So I don't want to get the Magatama. I want to pick this. I want to make sure I get the B path and get this and get the A path. Astra is completely done. I need to that Miyabi is also not really done either, so she's fine. Actually, let me see. Let me see who was it? Was it Jufu? I still needed some. She had this. So I guess she does need Shock Star. I need a better Shock Star. She needs. What does this need to be? This is 10%. That's not super hard to get, though. Who else was missing something? You had. I know I had another character that was like didn't have something leveled. Was it my panda? The panda was fine. No, she was missing something, but I'm like, I'm not really using her. Who else does not have a leveled artifact, which would signify that it was. I'm not going to use her anyway. This? No, it's energy regen. Oh, because it's a level 4. Or is it a level A? Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't really use her either, though. Huh. Alright, I thought I had some that were like, no, like, I didn't level it because because it's bad. But these are leveled, so I don't know. So now I'm actually going to have to go in and check to make sure that they're actually the max. The best thing for them first. I mean, I do know she doesn't have hers, so at the very least, let's just get that. And this is probably announcing the new patch is coming up. Yep. Yeah, that is so fucking annoying. Where it's like, hey, you press this, go in. Oh, if you press circle, it exits notifications entirely. Rather than going back one thing, it's like, no. It's because there's a back button over here. That's what you have to click, and it's like, oh, awesome. So, the thing that no one's going to, like, console players are just not going to touch. Because, like, why would I think to touch them? Why would I think to go and be like, no, it's like, everything is press X. Actually, wait a minute, no. Press X to go, X to accept. X to accept. Oh, I see. I got one of those. Got it. I don't have to though. It seems like luckily they just replace the arcade thing with it. Okay, I'm gonna probably save onto this because I don't earn enough of these because I don't do all the hard events, so I don't do the challenging, like, weekly, bi-weekly boss battles. Like, realistically, I should just do them. Even if I'm not, like, aiming to get 9 stars. Like, in Deadly Assault, I don't need 9 stars in Deadly Assault. Like, anything would be better than nothing. But it's just, like, I don't like being timed. And that, I guess, is all it is. And then for the other one, like the Shiyu defense, I never actually even tried it. Like, I think I got some basic shit done, and then I just never went back again. So it's like, I hate that. It is so fucking annoying every fucking time I go into there, and it's always new. It's always fucking new. Devon Pawnshop has new stuff. No, Devon Pawnshop has nothing fucking new. It's just like, it's new because you can redeem something. I don't need to be reminded that I can redeem something for it. Like, literally every time I log in, Devon Pawnshop is new. It's like, dude, fuck off. Like, stop fucking bugging me about this shit. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't need to be fucking reminded every fucking time I log into the fucking game that Devon has some new fucking bullshit that I don't give a shit about, because if I cared, I would have gone to it. It's just like, dude, just fuck off. Okay, let's just dismantle those, because they are useless. Okay, so I got Shockstar and Energy Regen, so let's just clear away the ones that are crap. I mean, it's mostly just 4, 5, and 6 ones. Those are the ones that... Wow, really? So basically, I wanted Shockstar, and I needed Shockstar at position 4 at attack percent, and I got 0 of them. I only got 2 in the set, and they're the things that are the flat stat ones. Yeah, that's fine. There will be ones. Great, awesome. Number 1, the one that doesn't fucking... Yes, thank you for giving... Oh, actually, that actually could be good. It's like 1, 2, and 3, like the ones with flat stats. The ones... These are the feathers. Ooh, wow. That's good main stat, but holy shit, those are the shittiest, worst fucking substats you could possibly fucking get. Like, everything in this game basically scales off attack. There's only a few characters that actually scale off anything else. And this is like, and if you're going to go crit damage, you definitely are scaling an attack. And so I get nothing that's attack related. Every fucking shit stat you could possibly do is there. Like, that's whatever, right? It's like, see, this one at least has attack. Now, the subsets are still shit, but at least, wow. Yeah, fire damage on the electric damage set. Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be helpful. If you're not terrible. Like, it's hard to say. And honestly, HP and electric is probably going to be shit. Like, I probably don't need it. Probably get rid of it. It's the kind of thing, too, that if you ever really need something like that, you could just go and, you could just go to the Bardic Needle and just be like, hey, I'm going to spend some of my little gold discs to roll on the 4th slot specifically. Because, like Genshin, they weight the shittier stats higher. So if you need an attack percent main, like, if you need that's why I'm like, for Jufufu, I'm like, they're like, oh, you want attack percent for the main stat of the 4th piece. So it's like, oh. well, I'm not gonna like specify that. Like, I could just roll for it, right? I could just say, hey, give me 10 shots for disco on the 4th slot, and some of them are going to be attack. Because like, you're going to get a lot of attack and HP because they usually weight the stats that no one fucking wants higher than the ones that people actually want. It's annoying. It's always been annoying. It will always be annoying. But that's just how these gacha games work. Because they're like, yep, it's all about engagement. It's all about the rewards to keep people logging in every single day. And the easiest way to do that is to fuck them over as much as possible for that type of shit. Which is annoying, obviously. It's like I'm not even saying like make it like guaranteed for the good stuff, but I'm just saying at the very least what they should do is just make it balanced. To be like, hey, if you have 10 substats, then each of those 10 substats have an equal chance of dropping, right? So if you do, if you see 100, if you roll and you roll for 100 substats, you should see amongst those 10 possible substats a relatively equal distribution among them. You know, you should see 10 roll into that. But at the moment, it's like, I mean, and to be fair, they also water down the stats too. That's what kind of sucks about it, is that not only is it like, sure, like there are 10 substats, cool, but it's like defense percent and flat defense. So it's like basically of the 10 substats, and I think there are more anyway, but like let's just say there's 10, just for make it easily divisible. Of the 10 substats, you know, you have 2 for defense, where it's like you never want defense ever. Like defense is such a fucking useless one. Like only 1 out of 10 maybe agents actually scale off defense. So it's like 9 times out of 10 is just completely fucking useless, and that's you know, that's pure happenstance, because like obviously you're only gonna want defense on a support equipment. If it's not support equipment, it's 100% useless, because if it's DPS equipment like that Thunder set, the Thunder set is purely for attackers. It's an attacking set. There is no support that's ever going to wear that set. Maybe, actually, no, never mind. Maybe. For the 2-piece, perhaps, but usually not. Usually they'll go for a more support 2-piece, right? Even if they do a 4-star or a 4-piece set from another set, rather than electric damage, they'll probably go for energy regen or impact or anomaly proficiency, stuff like that. That's what they'll probably do over increasing damage for their element, because they're support. So like that's what's so annoying, is that not only do they double down and giving you shit stats, like, oh cool, defense percent, flat defense, HP percent, flat HP. Now attack percent at least is somewhat useful, but then flat attack. So it's like they dilute even attack. So it's like you could get the attack you want, or you could get the attack that's shit, because it's just flat attack, you know, which is going to be so many less points than attack percent. So it's like that's what's so frustrating about it, is that it's just like, you know, is that they not only, and then like it's not just that. Like, one, they dilute the stats, so it's like, hey, the shitty stats, well, we added an extra shitty stat. So it's like, hey, it's a shitty stat that no one fucking wants, well, we doubled it. So you have twice the chance of getting fucked for defense, twice the chance of getting fucked for HP, and 50% of the attack rolls the attack subset are going to be shit, because they're going to be flat attack. Now it's better than HP or defense, regardless of what type, but still it's going to be shit, because you would have just rather had attack percent or an actually useful stat. So like not only do they dilute the pool, but then they also still weight it, right? That you will still far more likely see the attack, or you'll far more likely see the defense and HP percents than crits, right? Which is just so frustrating. And you might be like, well, no, that's just how it feels. It's like, no, like people actually like went and did shitloads of rolls to test this out, and they found that, yeah, now it's not a crazy amount, but it's still an amount where like it was, because it was like a few percent more, right? Where it was like, oh, this should be a 10% chance because it's 1 in 10 substats, but it's actually more like 15%. Or like 12 to 15% for each of the shit ones, right? And so it's just like, not only are they diluting it, meaning you're more likely to get a shittier stat because they are a lot of shitty, useless stats that no one ever fucking wants, and only a few of the good ones. But then they also weight the shittier ones slightly higher, so you're more likely to get them. So it's like, it's just annoying. I don't like that. Like, I'm more fine with them just weighting it. I'm more fine with them just adding random extra. I'm more fine with them adding like flat attack, flat HP, flat defense, in addition to the percentages, than skewing the drop rate. Like, because as long as you keep the idea that you're keeping things balanced and equal, it's like, hey, no, there are 10 substats, you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting every single one. Sure, we doubled the HP and defense one, so now, you realistically have a 40% chance of getting HP or defense in any form versus the 60% you want. But the shittier thing is that what they end up doing is that because of the weighting, it's like, hey, you have a 50% chance of getting these 4 shit substats, and it just feels like shit, right? It feels like shit when you get the thing you don't want, and it also feels like shit when you know that they're fucking you over arbitrarily, where they're just like, you know what, we fucked around with the percentages. It's like, dude, just fucking make it equal. So at least we can blame you for adding a bunch of extra substats to dilute the pool, but we won't blame you for artificially fucking over the pool and the percentages, just because, like, adding extra things obviously is trying to make things slow, but there actually are uses for that. Like, for an HP scaling character, having HP percent and flat HP as a substat does actually benefit you. If you scale off HP, sure, having that extra HP still helps, right? It still can help. It just sucks because so few characters scale off of it, and getting HP and flat HP percent and a flat HP on attack sets for artifact sets that no HP scaling character would ever use essentially makes them useless. At the very least, there is a use. But there is no use case for fucking over the percentages because, like, the only purpose of fiddling with those percentages is to fuck over the player, right? That's it. Its only purpose is to fuck over the player. Now, obviously, adding flat HP and HP percent is also intended to fuck over the player, but there actually is a use case where you could, for an HP scaling character, want both substats on your artifacts, right? So there is a use case where that actually could be beneficial, or at least not super detrimental. But for fiddling with the percentages, there is no use case for that. It's actually dog shit. And you could argue, well, for the HP scaling characters, you're more likely to get their substats, but again, it's just like, sure, you make it slightly easier for 1% of the characters, or not 1%, like, you make it slightly easier for 10% of the characters to get the substats they want because they use the shit substats that no one else uses. But again, I don't think you should be designing the game and scaling the game for this 10%, right? Obviously not. So clearly, its intention is to fuck over players and keep them grinding longer. And I don't like that. Like, I think that's bad. I think that's just like, it's obviously anti-player. They're obviously just doing it just to fuck you over. Like, there is no other purpose beyond that. And it also just like, it's just one of those things they use to obfuscate stuff. Where it's like, oh, well, we have Primo Gems, we have Stellar Jade, we have these currencies, so that you don't realize how much money you're actually spending. Oh, you spent $100 and got your 8,000 gems? Okay, cool. Like, how many 10 pulls is that? Now, Genshin had to tell them. Or no, it was a Honkai? Maybe even this game too, because they should all do it. Oh wait, no, where's the store? I think if you go into the... Does it tell you? No. Okay, well, Honkai Star Rail I'm pretty sure does. And maybe Genshin as well. But basically, it says, hey, if you buy this bundle, here's how many pulls you get. Or maybe not how many pulls you're getting, but like how much the dollar amount per pull is. Where it's like, oh, if you buy the $100 pack, you're spending 40 cents a pull, and if you buy the $20 pack, you're spending 60 cents a pull type thing. So they do. Now it's still like, it's not great, right? Because I think at every single point, because like obviously that's only when you're buying, and then it's not even just saying, like it's only telling you the amount of dollars, the amount of money per pull you're spending or you're getting, but it's not saying, hey, I'm buying this and it equals this many pulls. I don't think they do that. So you're not seeing, oh, I'm buying $100, that's giving me 60 pulls. I'm buying $20, that's giving me 15 pulls. I don't think they're doing that. You could obviously reverse calculate it because it does tell you how many dollars each pull costs, and then you can just extrapolate. Well, if I'm spending $100, then it's it's $100 divided by the dollar per pull amount they're giving you, and then they'll tell you how many pulls, and you could do that for every single thing. But so it's still somewhat obfuscated, but again, like it's just one of these things that they do to make you like not realize how they're screwing you over and like intentionally wasting your time and or money. Oh, hello there. How's it going? I was just bitching and moaning about the artifact system in this game. I mean, it's basically like how Genshin and Honkai Star Rail operate as well, where I was just talking about how the substats, not only do they add a bunch of substats that no one gives a shit about, like where they have, oh, you have defense percent and also flat defense, oh, you have HP percent and flat HP. So not only are they diluting the substat pool, but they also weight the shittier substats higher. So like, if there are 10 substats, you would think, oh, okay, well, 10 substats means I have a 1 in 10 chance of getting the one I want. But it's like, actually, no, because the shittier ones actually have a slightly greater than 10% chance of actually rolling, which I think is bullshit. Like, I don't think they should delete the pool, but I think messing around with the percentages is absolutely trash. Because, like, diluting the subset pool, like, deleting the subset pool has a use case, right? Like, oh, there are some HP scaling characters where you're like, oh, okay, having HP percent and flat HP could be useful for them. And it would be like, oh, that's actually the meta. You would want HP percent, flat HP, and then maybe crit rate, crit damage, and that would be the meta substats for them. So that does have a use case. But weighting them beyond 1 divided by the total number of substats to say, hey, we're going to make defense appear more likely, I think that's dog shit. Like, that's just, this sole purpose is to fuck you over. Its sole purpose is to make you waste your time and money to keep rolling and getting more stuff. And I think that is crap. I don't think they should do that. I think diluting the subset pool is already enough. It's just one of these things where it's like, it's just nickel and diming you, because it's like, it's not, fucking you over excessively, but it is like saying, hey, you're just going to be 10% more likely to fail. And it's like, oh, so you're going to have to spend 10% more stamina, 10% more resin, whatever, on rolling for stuff. And it's just like, yeah, 10% isn't a crazy amount. And then, of course, this is a completely arbitrary amount. Like, I don't know what the actual percentage is. But I don't think it's insanely high, but I do think it is, like, it's just your time is being wasted because of them fiddling with percentages like that. And it's purely just there to waste your time. And it's like, there is no actual purpose beyond that. And I think that is just dog shit. Like, that's bad game design. It's basically what all gacha games do. And not even just gacha games, but like there are a lot of games that will essentially create the problem and then sell you the solution. It's like, it happens a lot in Korean MMOs, that the convenience items where it's like, oh, hey, cool, you get bonus experience. It's like, whoa, okay, so if they want to sell bonus experience in the store, what's the likely thing they're going to do? Well, they're just going to make it really fucking hard to level. They're going to make it so that it takes an insane amount of experience to level. And so you're like, well, I don't want to spend 5 hours to get 1 level, so I'm going to buy this, double experience thing from the shop. And now, yeah. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to spend primos on resin, but I mean, it's either time or money. It's either you're going to be logging into the game more frequently, so you can spend the resin you've made, or spend money to get resin immediately. It's just one of these things that they do to drive up engagement and or spending. And it's like, yeah, they just create the problem so that they can sell you the solution so they can make more money. And I think that's obviously bad. I think it's just I think it is unethical, because it's like they're not, because at that point they're not trying to make a fun game, they're just trying to make money. And it's like, and there are some things where it's like, okay, sure, you want to make money, fine. You have your characters, you have your skins, fine. You know, you got to make money. This is a free game. We get it. We all get it, right? But like, when it comes to like the substat rolls and how they like fiddle with the percentages to weight the shittier ones higher, like that's just like nickel and diming you at that point. It's like, yeah, we're making hundreds of millions of dollars, but we still are going to punch this baby for $20. And it's like, what? Why? Why are you doing this for $20? Right? Like, the amount of money you're making from doing shit like that is like negligible compared to all the other money you're making, and it's just like, why do you have to like go that extra mile to fuck over your players? Like, that's just, I think that's stupid. Like, you're already gonna have to farm fuckloads of artifacts anyway, because even without the slight difference in weighting of substats and main stats, even without that, like, you already, because you've diluted the main stat and substat pool, it already is relatively unlikely to get this. And, like, it's already to the point where it's like, oh, hey, like, we fucked you over, but we also introduced a bunch of methods to, like, for you to essentially roll the thing specifically that you want. So, like, they have these things, so it's like you can spend, like, 6 of those, I think, to essentially roll on a specific set, or, if you spend these, you can then say, hey, I want to spend 6 to roll on a specific set and a specific slot. So like, oh, I want more. Like, I need this like artifact slot. I need, like, if this is Genshin, like, oh, I need a goblet, right? This would be like going and saying, hey, I'm going to spend 6 of these things, which you can get by sacrificing other artifacts. I need 6 of these. It's much more like Honkai Star Rail. It's those artifact bits that you get from decommissioning the 5-star artifacts. You're saying, hey, I'm going to trade 10 of these for another roll. I'm going to specify the set. I'm going to specify the piece. I want a goblet, and then you roll. And it's still randomized. It still gives you a completely random thing, but it's the set you want, and it's the slot you want. So it is, the Wanderer's Troop set for the goblet. Like, it's specifying it directly, and then it's just rolling. So it's like, cool. Even if you're getting screwed and not getting the stuff you want, you're still able to go in and be like, well, I'm going to use all my failed attempts to go for that. And then you can use items to specify the main slot. So you can be like, well, actually, I want a, Hydro Goblet. Then you can be like, cool, I'm going to spend an extra item to specify the main slot. Now, the substat rolls are like this thing. This thing is what's used. This allows you to specify the main stat of the relic, of the artifact. So, like, but but because they, like, only allow you so much per patch and stuff, it just means that you can't, like, instantly get all your characters maxed out and awesome. But to be fair, even if you had unlimited of those, it still would be like you're still only specifying the main stat. You still have substats to go for, and there will always be those people who are going for those like amazing substats. So it's like there's no real need to like gatekeep for this shit. You should just like I don't know. I mean, I don't. I'm not asking for much. I just think that they should just stop with the bullshit scaling. I just say, hey, just make every substat, every main stat, just a pure percentage of how many main stats are available for this slot of artifact. 6? Okay, cool. You have a 1 in 6 chance of getting everything. If you get 60 of these items, you should on average have 10 of each of the main stats. Like that's all I'm asking for. It's a simple little thing. Just don't fuck around with the percentages to squeeze out that little extra bit of money. That's all I ask. And like, obviously, I would also like for them to like stop with the bullshit. Like, just get rid of flat HP, flat defense, flat attack. Just get rid of those. Just HP percent, defense percent, attack percent, and then all the other stats that actually matter. I would love if they did that too. I don't expect them to do that. So, but like at the very least, just stop weighting the shittier stats higher than the other ones. It's a simple ask, but I mean, I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. I think, like, the bullshit that goes around the artifacts is essentially that's why they just allow you to create your own. It basically, the create your own artifact system is basically the pity. it's like, oh, okay, you've gotten screwed so many times. Yeah, like, and I need to farm for Skirk some more too, because like I don't even have her full set. I think I only got a flower and feather, but I also haven't been like actually farming her artifact that much. I did a little bit of pre-farming, and then when she came out, I did a little bit more farming, but I still don't have other shit. So I think the problem with Genshin though is that like the artifact crafting sucks. So like you can't specify which specific artifact spot you want. So if you're like, oh, I want to sacrifice 3 5-star artifacts for Skirk's set, you can specify the set, but it's just going to be a random piece within that set and a random main stat for it. So it's like, so not only like, so if you wanted like a a cryo goblet, you have an incredibly small chance, because first of all, you only have a 20% chance of getting a goblet with that, so it's a 20% chance already. And then the chance of getting a cryo goblet is like, the chance of getting cryo on that goblet is like, yeah. And that's the tough thing. It's just like, and so you're just like, it's just hard to get the piece you want. It's hard to target farm. And then they introduced the potion system, which is like, oh, that's kind of cool. But potions are such a humongous pain in the ass to get. And that it's just like, I don't want to spend them on something like this. Because realistically, I also am in desperate need of artifact experience. Because like I spend it all and I sacrifice everything to level up the stuff I get. And so I'm always like low. So it's like I always need that. So I don't want to use potions because I don't want to like use a potion to make something and then go artifact farming and get something identical or better. You know? So I'm just like, So I think Honkai Star Rails is a much better system because when you craft something, you can specify the specific piece you want. Yeah, it's insane because it's like it's a 1 in 5 chance of getting. Well, it's 135 assuming you get a goblet. And then, but it's still, then you have to multiply that by 1 out of 5 because if you're farming for the if you're doing the artifact creation thing, you're only picking the set. You don't get to pick the piece specifically. So it's not only just 1 in 35 to get the cryo goblet, cryo on a goblet. It's still you have to multiply by 1 in 5 because you have to get the goblet in the first place. So it's so fucking dumb for Genshin. I mean, but Genshin was the older game. And so when Honkai came out, Honkai does it so much better. Honkai Star Rail does it so much better because you could just be like, oh, I want a chess piece. Cool. I'm going to go and I'm gonna spend my little tokens and I'm gonna get myself a chess piece. And if you don't specify the main stat, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna roll 10 times and see what I get. And yeah, so sometimes you might get that crit damage you want. And then if you're like, well, okay, fine, I'm gonna use an item to specify that. I'm gonna use an item that they give you a few every single patch to specify the main stat. I need crit rate. Boom. And then they later introduce items where you can specify the substats, where you can be like, well, I want crit rate with crit damage. Cool. You can specify 1 or 2 substats. And it takes 1 of the items to specify 1 substat, but 4 of the items to specify 2. So realistically, you could. Whatever, like there's things around it, and then later they also introduced the reroll item where it's like you can now reroll the substats on that item. So if it did just roll really poorly, you can try again. So like Honkai Star Rail does it really well because there's a lot of different ways you can customize stuff and create stuff, and it doesn't feel like shit. And Genshin is like, I get it. It's hard to like. They've built their system like they did, and so it's like it's hard to go back and like change how everything works. And whereas Honkai Star Rail, they're like, well, no, we understand the complaints people are doing for Genshin, so yeah, it's better than nothing, but it's not great. Yeah, so it's just like. It's a shame. I do get it. Like, it is definitely harder to like kind of revert. Like, it seems easy for us. Oh, just do this. Just do this. But like, there definitely are some more nuances to it because we're like, oh, well, yeah, you just introduced the item to allow you to re-roll substats. But what if Genshin never recorded the number of rolls in every single substat when they're doing artifacts? You know, what if Genshin was just like, no, you rolled for the artifact, so we're just going to add the substat. So all they did was save variables for the 4 substats. And when you roll for it, they're just like, oh, okay, we're just going to increment the variable from 7.2% to 14.8%. And that's all it was. The artifacts just store those 4 variables and that's it. Whereas Honkai Star Rail, you can like look and see, oh, it rolled twice into this, because that's what you actually need to save. You need to save additional variables to know how many times each substat was rolled into. And that's what you're re-rolling. So you're saying, oh, okay. It's like you would need to save the base version of the substat, the current version of the substat, and then the number of times each substat rolled. So you need a lot more variables and stuff like that. So if Honkai Star Rail was designed with that in mind, super easy to implement a reroll device. Whereas Genshin, if it was never designed like that, and they were just simply being like, oh, you rolled for something, cool, we'll just increment the variable and that's it. We'll just have these 4 variables. That's all we'll need. And then later they're just like, oh shit, if we want to reroll, we don't know how many times it rolled into something because we never bothered to save that as a variable. So there definitely is some nuance to this. It does seem easier. Like from our perspective as gamers, it seems easy just to, just do that. But no, it depends on how they save all the data, which definitely does matter and definitely makes it easier or harder to implement. So, I mean, I get it. But that's one thing. Implementing systems can be difficult depending on how they did stuff, but the percentages for substat, the weighted percentages for substat rolls are just numbers in their variables. They can just change that and easily make them instantly equalized. They can just be like, oh, whoops, these are the percentage of this happening. Cool, we'll just change that percentage to 10%. Done. Like, stop waiting this bullshit. Like, we're gonna change the percentage to all these substats to 10%. Done. Like that is something that can be done because it is just the numbers in a variable. But anyway, I finished what I was going to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and head off after my lovely little rant. It was nice chatting with you, but we got to head out. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.